Redditors with interesting hobbies, what do you do and why? I build log furniture as a hobby. Feels really nice to take deadfall and turn it into something that can be enjoyed. Dirt. I like making compost for my garden. It's endlessly fascinating to watch plant matter decay over months and years, and there's endless combinations and methods. Also growing plants for carbon sequestration, since that is a hot topic lately. Aviculture, care and keeping of birds. Why? Because it's fun. I enjoy them. And they are sweethearts. Currently have 11 due to breeding. However, I won't be keeping the entire clutch. I'm going to hold back one female. If the one I think is a girl actually is, she's the only one that's in the mutation I want to breed one of my other birds with, and he is definitely a male. High school teacher and musician. I built a little project studio a few years ago in my basement. I've now helped a few young rock and roll bands get demos recorded to get them gigs. Some of the players have been astounding, all have been appreciative, and it is a great way to see what kids are up to outside of school. Turns out I really like producing music that isn't mine. Real life school of rock. Love it. I build stone walls on my property here in Vermont. Weekends are spent walking deep into the forest which surrounds me and search for rocks to pry out of the earth. I try to find the largest which I can safely carry and give them a bear hug and carry them back to the wall in process. There's something incredibly satisfying building with stone, no mortar, and finding that perfect fit, as though that rock has been waiting for thousands of years for this purpose. Sometimes the fit is so good that I start back in amazement and look around as though to ask, did you see that? Even if no one saw, that's still cool. With my limited physical ability, I think my sunflower garden with a 9 feet 9 inches tall plant is interesting. Go sunflower go. You're gonna go far sunflower. I blacksmith as a hobby, cause I'd like to make it my profession. I have 5 iridium bars in cash. Can you upgrade my watering can? I have 20 geodes in cash. Can you turn them into 19 rocks and 1 coal? I build electric skateboards. Want something that goes 40 miles per hour around town and can do it for 20 to 30 miles? I'm your guy. It takes a lot of research, time, and money, but it's worth it when you ride on your death machine that you made yourself. My teacher built one and broke his arm and a door while testing it out in our school. It do be like that. I make Rube Goldberg machines for fun and post them on YouTube. I really like the creative freedom it gives me, and they are so rewarding when they work. Edit. Here's the channel for those wondering. https://www.youtube.com/channel/uxmtalg3jvctrw to key 7zq. If you're into it, I'd recommend looking into all the channels on the sidebar. They make equally great, if not better content. I'm 95% certain you're my upstairs neighbor. Do you by any chance build these machines between 6 AM to 3 AM? Did you mean 3 AM to 6 AM? Chemistry. I have a full-on laboratory in my basement. I'm not talking about a science kit. I have over $30,000 invested in it. I used to run an online chemical store from my home. No, I don't make drugs. Amma. $30K invested in laboratory. Not making drugs. Bruh. Attention law enforcement. I am not making drugs at all. Not even a little bit. Do not feel the need to investigate me. Don't even investigate a little bit. Beekeeping. It's fascinating to learn more and more about the complex life the bees have. Also, it is incredibly rewarding to eat honey that was made by your bees with the flowers and trees in your own garden. Edit. Typo. That's amazing. Keen to get into that actually. Please do. It's awesome. And r/beekeeping is a wonderful community too. I grow carnivorous plants. They are super interesting and they get rid of flies. Has one ever bit you? No, and you shouldn't play with the flitrop's bite. It requires a lot of energy to close and can harm the plant. My little brother farms mealworms and cockroaches very successfully, sells them for a profit, and feeds them to his geckos. Also he builds terrariums full of mosses and centipedes etc. Edit. He's gonna have fun reading these replies smiley. He can expand the mealworm end by targeting chicken owners too. My girls love mealworms. Good advice. I'll make sure to tell him. I'm a fire juggler and I'm learning to throw knives. At my college, we have to take what is known as wellness classes. Basically you can do anything from talking about your feelings to learning underwater basket weaving and parkour. My roommates asked me if I wanted to take the juggling course, and now after a few years of practice all three of us can juggle fire. At my college, we have to take what is known as wellness classes. Are these for credit? No, but 2 are required to graduate, and you can take them at any point. They usually meet about once a week, so it's not too bad. Archaeological geophysics to find Roman roads. I managed to find a previously unknown Roman small town. Hey, can you maybe give me some advice how to get into it? Check out globalexplorer.org. Space archaeologist Sarah Parkak made the website with her TED Talk winning prize money. She uses aerial satellite photos to identify things like looting pits, ancient roads, geoglyphs, and potential dig sites. On the website you identify whether you see those things or not, and if a photo gets enough positive identifications then her team of professionals will take a look and consider excavating there. Edit. Orc. One of my favorite hobbies is writing letters. I have pen pals all over the world, and I love reading their stories and learning about their cultures while also sharing my own. It's a great way to get to know about places you may either not have known about before or had some misconceptions about thanks to the media. I love slowing down to concentrate on a person and respond to their letter, making my own envelopes and decorating them, choosing pieces to go into them with the stationery, and hopefully giving them something to smile about when the letter arrives in their mailbox. It's a lot of fun, and it can be very rewarding too. Reddit is kinda like a whole website full of pen pals, that's why I like it. Although handwritten letters dope. Yeah, sort of. That's part of why I like it here as well. r/penpals is actually pretty active too. I've found some awesome people there as well as Instagram. I find that sitting down and writing a letter or two is a great way to wind down after a long day. I carve wood specificity for the slivers left over after carving. I dye the slivers and make them into flowers. I also dye and paint, acrylic, watercolor, anything really, paper to make flowers. I really like making flowers in unusual ways. That sounds really cool. Do you have pictures of some of these flowers you've made? http://imgur.com/gallery/2hdvbi8. Those are my wooden slivers that I sold to my college. They're my favorite to make, as there's so many different ways I can do it. From the colors to the sizes, each one is unique. http://imgur.com/gallery/07qhnx. These are easier for me to do, but more fun as I can make the petals and leaves in bulk, as in, dye them all together around the same time, and then sew them together whenever I feel like it. http://imgur.com/gallery/kblaffy. And last was the first one I ever sold, also to my college. It's the one that showed me my art can be worth something. I painted each petal individually and then had to glue them all on individually. I also learned that braiding paper is a thing. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you can see when I upload new daily content. Goodbye.